Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about hydro dipping a front grille. So we've got a front grille off of a Land Cruiser, which is an older model Land Cruiser, but the customer's wanting, of course, a carbon fiber look, so they sent it in for us to do. So we kind of wanted to shoot a quick little video and show you guys a few tips and tricks on what I'm looking for and just a few things in general, so that way whenever you go to dip a grill, you know exactly what to look for and hopefully get really great results. So let's get started. So looking at this grill here, you can see, of course, a couple of things. This reminds me a lot of the older square body Chevy grills and all of that, even the newer Chevy and Yukon grills that actually have a really deep recess going down in here. They got the bars, they got the deep recesses, things like that. So a couple of things that we're going to notice right off the bat that we've already, of course, discussed with the customer, but the carbon or really any print is never really going to get all the way down inside to the back of this. Now, it'll probably get there, but it's going to be very, very stretched because you got to think you're pretty much taking this amount of material and you're trying to stretch it all the way in here, all the way on that, all the way in there, and all the way in here. So the ability to get that to look correct is probably not going to be the best. So usually the best plan of attack is really your best option is going to be mainly just this front portion right in here. Now, there are a few tips and tricks that we can do to hopefully alleviate that a little bit, but the biggest thing is that we're outside the possibility of how that is going to wrap in there and look very good. And so just want to always try to make sure that your customer knows that ahead of time, so then that way they know that that stretch is going to be very pronounced way back in these areas right here as compared to right here. Now, as far as the dip goes, this is going to be a standard dip. It's going to be very simple, very easy. All we're really going to be doing is just going down something similar to like this right here. We've got a good angle going right in through here. And as we're going down, we're of course keep making sure that we don't trap any air as it comes down in through here. You could technically come in like this right here. Or you could even come in like that right there. But in this case, I think this is probably going to be a little bit better way of going in, is going in like this. We could even take it and go in with something like that to where we have just that one corner hitting first and then leaving it at that up little bit of an angle here and a little bit of an angle there. But overall, that's pretty much what we're looking for. I'm not going to be taping any of the back side of this or anything like that because I want that to go all the way through as much as possible and let all that air escape out as we're dipping down in here. So let's go ahead, let's get our film laid out and get everything measured out for the size of this grill and throw it on the water and show you guys how to dip it. So of course we want to try to contain the film as much as possible. Once we've got it all contained, we'll go ahead and let it sit for the recommended soak time, which in this case for this film is going to be about a minute on the water, and then we'll spray the activator, make sure we've got a good glassed out look, and then of course dip it and show you guys the end results. So got this all dipped. Everything actually came out really great with it. Now again, just like I was saying, we've got a lot of stretch going right down in these little areas right here. It might be a little bit harder to see. And then of course, a lot of stretch coming into here and all the way back down into those areas down there. Now, overall, everything looks really great on the front side, the top side, everything like that, which is really what we had originally wanted anyways. But you could even tell, even on these little areas right here for these little spots, we hardly got any of the film in there just because it was already stretched so far. Even right there, you can tell that that one actual carbon fiber strand is so big and large, you can barely even see it. So again, customer already knows about that. We're pretty much at the limits of what we can do, but as far as the dip itself, I think everything actually turned out really well with it. I'm very happy with it. So of course, we can do the rest of the parts and then everything will look really good, have a really nice carbon fiber look, and really bring this older model back into a new age. So of course, as you can see, whenever we're dipping this, it's a pretty straightforward and simple dip, minus the fact of we are just going to have a lot of stretch in those little areas like that, and there's nothing that we can really do about it other than just, of course, inform the customer, or we might even come back in with an airbrush if you wanted to take the time and black in all those areas or something like that. Now, of course, different films will work differently. Some will stretch better than others, some will not stretch as good, but depending on what you've got, it's always good to at least, of course, let the customer know, so that way whenever you're going and you're showing them what all it can do and what it won't do, that's the part that you can make sure that you get their expectations to where the coating can actually do what they're wanting it to do. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, definitely hit the like button, as well as if you'd like to see other videos like this, hit that subscribe button, as well as let me know your thoughts on how this all came out, whether you liked it, if you would have done anything differently. Always love to hear from you guys on that, as well as if you want to see other videos, make sure to give us a comment so that way you can let us know and we can try to get those videos done for you as well. If you're interested in getting into the hydrographics, definitely check out the links in the description below. We're gonna have links to the website that has everything that you're gonna need for the water transfer printing, including tanks, training, film, activator, all of the supplies that you're gonna need. It is there on the website, so definitely check that out. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.